storage systems for commercial and utility use. That's the hotspot this year at the Intersolar in Munich. They have to be universal geniuses, they have to be safe, and they have to be installed very easy. The latest trends we now learn. Hello Franz, nice to meet you
Nice
again.
to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to have you here.
So, such a high demand for C&I storage systems. Do we have plenty of cells?
Yes.
Are there enough cells?
The value chains are working. So as well as for the LFP cells, which we use in our indoor stationary systems now from residential to commercial range, but also for the car batteries, those obsolete, very new batteries. Unfortunately, the electric car industry has some issues right now, but for us this means there are a lot of batteries available, very new, perfect quality, and they allow quite good pricing for those big storage systems though.
So what did you take to the Intersolar, to the ES with you? What news, what innovations?
We have a very new commercial storage system, and there the core idea was to make it as easy as the residential systems. Just stackable, just add an inverter, automatic commissioning protocol, the same monitoring, the same energy management as everybody's used. So the hurdle for the installer to do commercial also when he is used to do residential systems is quite easy. Yeah. On the other hand, we have our large systems. They are based on electric vehicle batteries. As I said, there are quite a lot of them available right now, which means we do big and even much bigger systems at very good pricing. And for those products, we built two new factories, one in Germany already in operation, and another one in the US will go into operation by end of the year.
So you can deliver the new products in a very short time to the customers.
Yes, high demand, high supply.
Everybody's expecting everything from a commercial storage solution. It has to be a universal genius. What are the most important functions to offer to your clients?
Especially in the C&I segment, you don't have this one system which you install one time and then it runs for 20 years without any change. Exactly opposite, by the way. It's we don't see any system which does have no changes. So it's a kind of a energy journey which is started with the installation of a storage system, and typically the system itself grows by capacity, by power, or by different applications from the energy management system or the surrounding. So maybe the solar installation will grow, or the charging park will grow at a company site. This all needs to be handled by the energy management system. So this is the core request for a C&I system that now for us as a manufacturer, we actively manage and support this energy journey, and support especially the installer who does the single separate steps then.
Yeah, for instance, dynamic tariffs. So you have to include in your energy management systems all the things that's coming up in the future too, right?
Yeah. Just imagine, you would have a storage system which would not be able to look in the period of time and involve actively the time of use tariffs. So you would definitely get rid of this system, sorry to say. So you definitely need it, otherwise the system is just not worth being operated there any longer. So it's a core requirement to really implement dynamic tariffs with a look into the future, forecast of production of PV, if there's a PV installed, and the consumption, and then get those two curves together and decide if you need additional electricity from outside and when to buy it from there.
I understand. So if you install a system like this, it's just the beginning of a journey.
Yeah.
It's a starting point.
Yes.
Yeah. And there are many hazards waiting in a distance of 20 years or something like that. We talked a lot about fire security in Germany. How do you deal with that?
That's an important issue. I mean, the biggest thing is quality. Unfortunately, there are so many suppliers, so many startups, especially in Asia, who produce something which looks good, definitely, but it's a system which you really need to have under control, that it's not dangerous, and that's why I'm a bit concerned. For us, it's very important. We're working very closely with CATL, so they are the supplier of our LFP cells for the stackable indoor systems, but they are also the manufacturer typically of these automotive cells, which we buy then from the automotive OEMs when they have it surplus, but the cells still from there. And the quality approach in the car industry, especially looking at the European premium or German premium OEMs, is definitely in a much higher level than maybe a tier 2, tier 3 stationary storage manufacturer from somewhere.
So thank you very much for your insights. It was very interesting and good business.
Oh, we have that.
And if you want to know more about Fenecon's offers, please refer to the website.